pick up Ken Wright out, go on a jog. Should be fun.
You're dealing with a pro. When you do this every day, you always come prepared, right? And like it's refreshing listening to your book and your podcast because trying to explain what you're talking about to someone who doesn't do that every day is a hard concept.
I don't have a lot of time today.
Every day.
Son's inside napping.
Every day means every
Want to
day.
get a quick, effective upper back workout in. I'm going to do some snatch grip deadlifts from a little bit of an elevation. It's like those plates are probably about 3 inches thick. Superset with some pull-ups. Just going to do some dumbbell rows after that, or maybe some barbell rows on the skinny bar and some band pull-aparts. Going to get it done quickly, effectively, and have a little time to spare to shower before the kid wakes up. So here we go.
Yeah, like that's one of the things in the book. I believe this. Anyone yeah, it's just like they don't want to hear it, but there's no benchmark where it's like, well, who else is doing this kind of training, not having that kind of success? You don't know them because anyone that puts in the time, like you and I do. You almost like it's a man to be recognized without I'm saying, I can't get down for me. Not that I'm the litmus test, but I can't imagine many people will make it up there. That was a work. Out there? Everywhere.
That was good until we started. I was at the bottom. And then we went about, you had this.
Good breakfast at OPH. Doing good. Still got to lift and podcasts after this. So just get started. Yeah, so he doesn't know anything.
Nothing?
Nope.
Okay. So first thing is going to set our feet, so you're going to just face me.
Yeah, the right guy teaching you that. This is a hurt boy.
Yeah. I start everybody pretty much even, and it's over time you can get it.
Insane.
Yeah.
I think he tried to get from, I want to say, Morocco into international waters off Spain and rescued by the Red Cross probably like 7 times. He doesn't know how to swim.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine getting into a rough sea in a rubber raft made out of tire inner tubes with like 7 to 10 other African immigrants trying to get out of there? He said at one point when they made their last attempt, they were down trying to get into the water and they were on a rocky outcropping, and the waves are crashing down. And one of the immigrants that was trying to get over, one of the African guys, an older guy, was panicking and didn't want to get on the south side. He would describe it. And I think Canelo's great too, but I think that Terrence Crawford is the best pound for pound boxer. I don't think anyone's this good. He's destroyed everybody. And then he was going to have a tough fight with Errol Spence. I mean, he almost killed him. He was.
Is he undefeated?
Sweden.
Or has he lost?
Yes.
Okay.
He's won like multiple divisions. You can check now. Different weight divisions.
How old is he now?
I want to see this like in his mid to late 20s. I don't think he has a lot of prime years left. The thing is, I think that when you have fighters like that, like Roy Jones, Terrence Crawford, when they're so good and rely so much on athleticism, they get old overnight. The minute you lose that fast twitch, that reaction time, like you saw it happen in real time with Roy Jones. Once he got
Deal was 5 years, 125,000, so 25,000 a year. And to me, I was like, this is
insane.
I would have done it for the clothes.
Yeah, for nothing.
Yeah.
It's like, and so to say I had a 6-figure contract, right?
Yeah.
It was over 5 years. That was like, that seemed unreal.
Yeah.
And it still seems unreal. So all this, it just doesn't seem like, I mean, it doesn't feel like this is the life I should have.
It's funny because the reason I asked it is I was listening to your book. I listen to everything while I run. I read so much of what you said resonates with me about like anyone can do what I've done and genuinely believe it, and it's not bullshit. It's like, yeah, why couldn't they? Like, I don't feel special or unique, but I think at least in your case, I think that's what makes you so that even to my wife, it's like 90% of the time is spent struggling in the effort of trying, failing, constantly pushing, and then you get like 10% or 9% of it is like kind of joyous that you realize you're gonna win, and that 1% is like, yes.
A small set of people that say they're gonna win. You know, I mean, like for a lot of people in that race, they're probably like they're gonna finish it.
Yeah.
To have the mindset, I'm gonna win this, and say that, that's what people.
There with the goal of being competitive and accidentally win.
Right. Like, because when the going gets tough, you're gonna be like, if I'm in the top 3, I'm still okay.
100%.
Yeah.
That's when you think I like their calling, it's not their thing. They play basketball, they play all sports, but they don't have like the passion that he has. But it's hard to keep him on point.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, dude, I can't force this kid to go to jiu-jitsu. Like, I can't make him.
Yeah.
He's dying to do it. He fishes at the little ponds in our neighborhood by himself.
Really?
I went down there a couple of times with him. It's so embarrassing. I caught a fish. I'm like, dude, I go like, get it off the hook. He's like, Dad, grab it. I'm like, I'm not touching it. You do it. I'm such a baby.
Oh, it's no, you're not a baby. You just haven't grown up around it.
No, I know.
Because walking around Boston wouldn't be. It would be a lot harder than touching a fish. So,
oh hell yeah, it's different.
Surviving in Boston. I'm curious. So, what's your goal with the book? Is it?
And it's like what we were talking about on the run. The reason people that are fit and good athletes, runners, good physiques, the reason that's such an awesome flex is because you know the commitment, the sacrifice, and the delayed gratification that they had to deal with to get there.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't happen overnight. And when you're going through recovery, that first week of like detoxing and withdrawing from the drugs is hell on earth. I mean, imagine being the sickest you've ever been and it won't go away, and you know it's not going to go away for 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
And you can end it at any minute. I mean, as a result, they love that part of my personality.
Mm-hmm.
The addiction, the most humiliating thing that's ever happened to me. I've now turned that story into like a building block to say, look, look what's possible. I did this. I'm demonstrating to people that you can do this. I was telling you earlier, I think that when you see someone who's gone through the recovery and withdrawal process that I've gone through, it's like seeing someone who's like extremely overweight, and then you see them a year later and they look like The Rock.
Yeah.
And you're like, dude, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel. That's how I view people that have gone through real addiction, like heroin, crack, that like hard drug addiction, like daily use. It's so hard to do. It's so hard. Your brain chemistry is altered forever.
Right.
And that's the part that I struggle with now.